All right, guys, we are here. Wow, James got a lot of work to do, guys. I think we're here to help. I think it's in here. Yeah, this is a tripod. Oh, by the way, James, I got you. I brought you something. So I didn't know what size you were. So just pick which size. We got extra large. I know I got one medium, I got a large, and I got another extra large. So
cool. I usually do medium.
See, I told my wife. I said it. I knew it. So that's the only medium I got right now. What do you think?
That's sweet. Camo.
Yeah.
I like that.
Custom tee. Nobody else got that print. Nobody else got that. Nothing. You the only one, James.
Woo! Yeah.
All right. And then we also got a little bit in here too. We got some gifts from people over at Eavesdrop Brewery.
Ooh, wow.
So these are some cool stickers of pigeons.
Oh, that's cool. I like
right?
That. Yeah.
So the whole thing is the brewery used to be a pigeon loft. And they bought the place and then they turned it into a brewery, but they kept the whole theme pigeons. I was driving by one day, I saw a pigeon on a building, I was like, what? I gotta stop. So I talked to him and everything. But here's some stickers. They're in Manassas. If you're ever in the area, feel free to stop by, and support. Just because it's pigeons, that's it.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man. Love it. Robert, we're gonna raise some pigeons. James here. Hope you find everyone well. So these are actually not my birds. I wish they were. They are beauties, but they are Kevin Smith's from Enduroloft.
Thank you so much.
Racing Pigeons. He's here helping me out, take down my aviary, and we're talking pigeons, and we're getting some stuff done, and we're going to look at his birds, and then we're going to look at a few of mine, the ones that are left. But yeah, we're having a fun time. I'm glad we were able to squeeze this in. So things are a little bit crazy with me moving and relocating, so we don't have too many birds to look at that are mine, but we got some of his, and we're going to look at them, and then we're going to let them go. How far is it from here to your place, about?
61.405 miles is what I measured.
Nice. That'll be a good training toss.
Yeah, nice training toss. And it's north, so they've been up this area 35 miles, so let's just push them a little bit further.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll get to it.
Thank you, James.
All right, you want to hand me these, or do you want me to reach in, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand them to you, and then if we can just, you just look at all of them first, and then tell me your thoughts. So these birds, I said I've only had for about 2 months.
Yeah.
I got them. They were all late hatches and gifts from the club members.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was super nice. So I was fortunate enough to be able to also borrow the club's clock so I could race this season.
Great.
Yeah, I got my antenna. So, and you see I got the new Pro 2 chip bands on there. So.
Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. So this is 811.
Yes, and I want your honest reviews and opinions, everything raw, uncut. I want the viewers to see and know everything because I'm very new to the sport and I want to learn. So anything that you can share or notice about any of the birds, good, bad, indifferent, please, I'm open to hear everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start with this. So there are certain physical attributes that I like to look for and that other fanciers like to look for. At the end of the day, that can all go in the garbage to an extent because what matters is performance. And sometimes you'll get a bird that has wide open bends, or when you hold out the legs and look for balance. I mean, this bird has good balance. Sometimes the tail flops up, flops down, and sometimes those are still your winners. And I've talked to some friends in Europe who are like one of my friends, Falco Eben. He's like for his business, he photographs and makes videos of birds that are champions from all around Europe. And he's like, yeah, you see all shapes and sizes, champions. That said, there are certain things that's like, oh yeah, this one feels really good. I expect it to do well. And there is some correlation, of course, with body type and physical attributes with being an athlete.
Just a quick question. Maybe if we could just focus on this bird specifically, talk about the wing and
Okay.
maybe different things you look at when you're looking at a bird in the wing.
Okay. I don't really look for that much in the wing.
Okay.
The thing that always gets me, I mean, sometimes I like to look for a little bit of spacing between these last few flights.
Yes.
But the thing about that is, and you always see this on the internet, is people will say, "Oh, that's a short distance wing. That's a long distance wing." I mean, it just totally depends on how you're holding the wing out.
Yeah.
And I can flip these feathers out a little bit more and say, "Oh, look at the spacing and the tips of those wings."
It's like a magician trick,
Exactly.
right?
So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't worry much about the wing. I really don't. The only thing I look at in the wing is the humerus. So the humerus is this bone right here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And everyone on their pigeon videos say, "Oh, it's got a short forearm."
Yes.
It's not the forearm. This is the forearm. This is the humerus. Okay, so we sometimes get that wrong. And sometimes I'll slip up and say that too. "Oh, short forearm."
Mm-hmm.
But what you're doing is you're basically looking in its armpit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you put your finger back there. You can kind of feel that elbow, that knuckle. Okay, right in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and you kind of want that to be short.
Okay.
Okay, because I mean, the longer your wings are, the more energy it's going to. The longer that bone is, the more energy it's going to take to move that length of your bones. You know what I'm saying?
Is it kind of like a runner with long legs versus short legs? A runner that has shorter legs is moving their legs quicker, where the runner with longer legs is taking a longer stride, maybe something like
It
that.
could be something like that. Yeah, it's related to that.
I don't
But
know.
I
Now, would you classify this inner forearm as is it forearm, right? I said it right.
it's the humerus.
Humerus.
Yep.
Is this a long one or a short one?
I'd say it's medium. I'd say it's medium. Yep.
Okay, so it's not long.
It's a little bit longer than the width of my middle finger. I mean, that's kind of like my measuring stick.
Okay.
I feel it there.
Okay.
The bird is, I mean, I can tell that they're flying and training. You're not like overfeeding them, and so that's good.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that I really like. 811 is always like kind of standing out to me a little bit. So
That's good.
I feel like it's a nice, decent bird.
Mm-hmm. So feels like a hen to me. Don't know, and when it comes to hens, I give a little more, lenience on like the vents and stuff. There's about a finger width between the end of the keel to the start of the vents, and again, that's another thing that my friends in Europe are like, you kind of see winners
With big vents.
with
Wider vents sometimes.
You can see sometimes you get all shapes and sizes. Jonah Melka has one of his good breeders. He's like, I don't know if you know him or have heard of him, but he's a major player in the one loft race scene. And he says, I have one of his birds. I can't remember which one it is. He's like, I could fit a quarter, sideways between those vents. They're so wide open. It's one of his hens.
Now,
she's awesome.
Is it true that hens, after they lay an egg or lay eggs, that the vent is going to always tend to be more open anyways because that egg has to slide through that, right?
It does. I mean, I don't think I've noticed that too much.
Okay. So it either stays open or it's closed, and even if they have eggs, it will still be a closed vent on a good hen?
After they lay it, they'll still have closed.
Okay,
nice,
well that's good to know.
Vents.
That's good to know.
Yeah. 811. I mean, it's got the single pintail.
And now, what about eye? Are you an eye guy?
I think eye sign is fun.
Yes, I do.
I think it's cool. I like looking at the beautiful pictures of the eyes.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe it at all.
Now, do you believe in any qualities or attributes? Let's say, for instance, around the eye,
sure.
lip. I heard that having a tighter. Tighter
pupil.
Instead of looser.
Yep. That I think could be relevant.
And what about the twitch in the eye?
The twitch. I've heard a lot of people say that some of their breast feeders have that little twitch. With these things, as a scientist, I want to see the data.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got you.
And it's hard for me to say. I mean, I have birds that have that twitch, and they're good birds, but I also have birds that don't have the twitch that are good birds. So it's hard for me to say. I'd really need to see like a lot of data to really show a correlation there. You know what I mean?
Yes. I as well. That would be good information for all of us, right?
Yeah. All right, that's 8-11. Go in the little bin.
Yep. This one, little light.
Yeah, that one is a little light.
Yep.
Yep. Sometimes when they go through that big body mold, and you can see that this one's just about to hit, starting to hit, they will go a little bit lighter and then come off form. That's normal. Okay, so don't get too worried that this one's.
And don't try to like worry about an overfeed, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean you can see it's a little bit narrow, a little bit light.
Now, do you have like for your racing team, for instance, do you have a measurement of food that you like to use? I know a lot of people say between an ounce, maybe ounce and a half. Like, do you stick around that, or how do you measure how much you're feeding your birds, especially a young bird race team?
I haven't. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit sloppy with this, but I don't try and calculate it like per bird. I need to give them this much, but I just watch it. You know, I'll feed them and then see what they can eat up in the first little bit, and then.
Okay, so they seem like after they've ate everything you've given them, and they're like still like going at it hard. Maybe you'll give them a little more until they kind of settle down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if like the next day when I let them out, if they're not trapping in fast, I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to maybe cut down and feed a little bit.
That's why he's a little light right now because of the trapping situation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm making sure twice a day, but you know. Now this one is one of my favorites of all of my young birds. This is a good friend of mine, Thomas Cole from Patriot Hill Loft.
Okay.
It's a cross between his family of birds and Phil Smethers.
Okay.
So it's a Smethers Cole cross.
Nice. Okay. That's a good little hen. Definitely got some energy. Flick that wing back. Some people look for that too. You know, like
like trying to you know,
strong
wing. Yeah.
Some people look for that for sure. Yeah, she feels similar to the other one, little hen. Yeah. So she's got decent back.
I think she's still just a little young and underdeveloped.
Exactly.
I think with a little bit more training and flying, she's gonna stiffen up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said, these were all late hatches, like the very last hatches of basically everyone. Yeah. So the last of the last.
Yeah. My first year back, I did the same thing. It's nice that people tried to help me out and gave me birds, which I super appreciated. But I was behind, you know.
Yeah.
So the birds do feel a little bit smaller than I would expect. A little bit. This one's a pretty small bird.
Yes, this is the smallest of the bunch. It's super small.
So we'll have to see how this one does. It'll be really interesting. Sometimes small hens are the ones that can fly all day, you know?
Yeah,
so
what's the number on that?
Number on this one is
2856.
2856.
All right.
The Jeds band.
Let's see how that one does.
Yeah, so you'll just have to see how this one does. But it could develop. I mean, as it gets older and matures, it will get a little bit bigger. So the birds aren't adults until they've gone all the way through that body mold.
Okay.
Once they get all the way through that body mold, then they're technically an adult bird. And so that's the key with racing. And it's hard when you start with late hatches.
Yeah.
You know, you are at a disadvantage.
Several.
I don't know if I'd say that, but well, yeah, you're
new guy.
You're a new guy too. So yeah, I mean, you got your work cut out for you. So don't get discouraged.
Yes,
you know, this is your first year, and you're working with teenagers. when others may be working with adults. You know?
Ah,
and if you
their
put
young
those-
birds are really already developed.
Exactly.
Got you.
Yep. So, you know, you got to kind of take that into consideration. You'd be like, this would be a good high school athlete going up against a collegiate athlete.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like LeBron James going into the NBA.
Right? There you go.
Okay, this one this is the one I picked as a baby.
Okay.
So this one, out of all of them, I had like kind of dibs to select before or just right when it got its rings.
Yeah.
Let me see what you think about this one.
Yeah, I like the way this one feels better. This one, there's a little more to its body,
Yes.
but it's also super light.
Yes.
Like weight.
Like
So-
toned muscle.
Yep. So this one feels good. I like that. Yep.
And it's got white nails. What do you think about white nails?
Oh, yeah, it's a bunch of BS. 100% BS. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
You think so?
Absolutely.
So what if there was scientific
Absolutely.
data to back it up, though?
If there were scientific data to back up, then say, okay, cool. But
All right.
So white toenails just shows that there's the pi gene in the background of that bird.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it's a pi gene trait.
Yep. So pi just makes anything. It's when it's expressed, it produces the absence of pigmentation, the absence of color.
I got you.
Okay.
So
in grizzles, they have pied in their background, but sometimes you'll see. Let's see this guy. Sometimes their eyes will be dark eyes. You know, this guy doesn't have that, but it's just an absence of color. Like the pi gene also is expressed in the eye of that bird. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So is it a recessive trait or is it dominant trait? Do you know?
That I don't know.
Okay. I'm just familiar with some of those things, but I like I said, I have not delved into the whole genetics field of it yet.
Yeah. Yep. Now you have to see. Hopefully, this one will fly for ages. You know, it is similar size, but more muscular and toned.
More developed.
But more developed.
Yeah. And well, it's explanatory because I've had him longer than the other two or three that you looked at.
Okay.
So he came when he was a couple months, and they came like when they were almost race season time. So he's been in the loft a little bit more.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Got 3 more. This is 816. I think this was also one of the ones on that first drop from that 150-mile race. 816. I think the second you trapped.
So this one does have like a little bit stronger wing. You know, when you pull it out, it does have a stronger wing. And it's definitely going right through the mold. So yeah, I like that it has that strong wing.
How about the humerus on this one?
Let's
Like
see.
from the first one, is it like a longer, shorter, or about the
about
same?
the same.
About the same. So a medium type.
Medium, yep.
Okay.
Yep. And part of that also, I mean, as they bulk up, it's also
It's
a
gonna
little bit harder.
short, yeah.
It's going to feel like, oh, that's a little bit tighter space.
His muscle is going to be surrounding it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Yep, it's got a good reflex there. This is 816. All right, 816.
We got 817.
817. These nest mates, I assume?
I would assume so. Again, another gift from Patriot Hill Loft.
Okay. I like this guy.
Yep. Yeah, his birds always tend to have like the bars a little faded out.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a trait that I just see with the
Yeah.
birds that, like when I get them from him, they always have that, like,
Yeah.
the bars are just like a little faded like that a little bit.
Yeah.
But good birds though, I think really good birds he's producing over there.
Yeah.
At least,
Yep, so is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Here so far.
And what are you seeing with this bird? Talk to us
a little bit longer keel. You know, kind of goes back a little bit more.
How it feels?
Yep.
What you're...
Okay. I'll show you on one of my birds too. But
okay.
Start in front of the keel.
Okay. Okay.
And it goes back, and it just.
So you look for a long keel. So
this is where all their breast muscle is attached to. It's like their pecs.
Okay.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
The longer this keel is, the more potential you have, the more space you have for muscle.
So, is it like a chest, like 42 versus 46 chest, or is it like a length of the chest?
It is. I mean, it's the length, yeah.
Okay.
But it should expand out.
Okay.
Along there.
So just bigger chest cavity in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So I think this is my favorite one so far.
817.
817.
All right.
All right, 817.
All right, 817. And here is the last one.
Okay.
Now, one of the things I do like about these is I like the penciling behind that.
Oh, I love that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not the only one. I really love the penciling behind the eye.
Yeah, they call that an eye tick.
Now, do you think that there's anything to that with, I think the sun, you know, like a football player putting the black stuff under their eyes, like does it do anything to maybe help them when the sun is coming in, you think, at all?
No. Sometimes you'll see on racing pigeons they'll have, and maybe there's something to this with eye sign, but you know, you have the pupil, the black part of the eye, and then you got this other circle that goes around that, and that is people who are eye sign gurus call that a circle of correlation.
Yes.
But basically, that's just the muscle used to constrict the iris.
Okay.
So that's what the muscle. That's the muscle that constricts the iris, makes the pupil small, okay, and opens it back up when there's a lot of light. Some people have put forth, you know, kind of an idea that in that corner, this corner of the eye that's, here, buddy, is kind of close to the beak, right there in the corner of the eye. Sometimes that's a little bit darker. And so some people have said, oh, well, maybe that's kind of like football players with dark to reflect the sun. I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. Hard to say.
I just really love that trait, though.
Yeah, I think
I take with white flights.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah, I agree. It is very beautiful. So.
All right. Well, we'll let these guys out, and they'll fly home, and we'll check out some other stuff and get to work, huh?
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Thank you, James.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Enduro Loft. We're here over at my buddy James's. I'm going to help him with some little projects, but I was fortunate enough to have him take a look at my young bird team. And we're going to do a toss, a training toss from here. It's going to be a 60-mile toss. We hope that all the birds return home healthy and safe. And stay tuned for the results later. Let's go, guys. Alright, guys. Here's today's project. Gonna disassemble, get this all taken apart, and help my buddy James out for a little bit. Man, this is a nice Avery, James. Good job, buddy. Love the craftsmanship. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Check this out, guys. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No wonder why your birds are so happy, James. So, how long have you been racing pigeons?
I started when I was a kid, 16 years old. And, I started with rolling pigeons.
Oh, okay. The rollers.
And then I just devoured everything I could, knowledge-wise, on about pigeons. So I read every book I could find at the libraries. And then I was introduced that way to racing pigeons.
And when you got into racing pigeons, how long have you been doing the racing pigeons specifically?
So,
how old were you then?
I was probably 17.
Okay, so about the same time. So that long, okay.
Yep,
the whole time,
yep,
pretty
yep,
much
same
racing
time.
pigeons.
Mm-hmm.
But rollers got you into it, and then you kind of...
got me into it, and then I transitioned to racing pigeons.
Cool.
So then I took a break. Once I started going to school, got married, had a family, but I was always like, I'm getting back into it. It's going to happen. And so about 10 years ago, I finally was able to get back into it.
You got and took it serious again.
Yep.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for letting me help you with this.
Thank you.
And get that screw out of here, man. All right.
All right. Give me the goods. Impact driver, stat. What not to do. This is a what not to do. Okay?
What not to do video.
For 3 months,
Uh-huh.
I've been scrambling trying to get my house ready to sell. And I've totally renovated the kitchen, the whole main floor, painted the whole house, painted myself. And she is the sweetest bird ever. She's from the Netherlands.
Wow.
And she's like paired to me. So she'll like coo and dance circles
For you.
for me when I walk in and bobs up and down. Oh, she is the sweetest.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. I love how you put the water on top of the plastic.
Yeah.
I like to do that as well. I always
Yeah.
like to have a plastic crate under the water and elevate it just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so what not to do? See all that food on the floor? I was out of town and had a neighborhood kid take care of my birds, which I'm grateful that I have that option. But this is what happens when you have a neighborhood kid take care of your birds. You get food all over. And I've just been so busy I haven't cleaned it up.
That's
So
okay.
my bad. Normally they eat what they need to eat for the day and it's all cleaned up. And the floors are clean, but this is Robertson found racing pigeons at its worst today. That's
Well,
all.
we're moving, so stuff is going on. So
Exactly.
yeah, this is not normal situation circumstance.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna start here. I'm gonna give you these 3 birds. This bird is a super sweetheart. Okay, I love this bird. She also will coo to you and do that. I don't know anything about this bird, but she was on a race, and someone called me and said, "Hey, I found this bird with a broken wing."
Ah,
She handles really nicely, but she would make a great.
breeder.
I think she would be a good bird, and I bet your son would like this one.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay,
Well,
just
thank
as
you.
like just as like a fun pet.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the one I call Karma because we bound up her wing, and you can see that she has to hold it out a little bit, but she can still fly it. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's
one time
okay.
she got out and she flew up to the house and she flew back down, so she can fly, but she's not going to fly around. All right. This one I saved for you. This is. Come on. Sorry, bud. This one is Purple Greek. So anyone who has followed my channel for a long time knows about this bird. Purple Greek was bred by Greek Connections Loft, very famous breeder, one-off racer, John Georgopoulos.
My gosh.
So-
Are you serious right
Yep.
now, bro?
Yep. So he won the Hoosier.
I've heard the
breeder.
name. I've
Yep.
seen the face on Facebook, but
Yep. Now, so this bird flew in the Purple Heart race. So it's not a Greek band, but it's a Purple Heart band. And
like
he
a
was-
FFR type race, something like that.
Yeah, it's it's the Purple Heart. It's kind of like a fraternity race.
Yeah, future. Yeah.
But he was 5th on like the 200, and then 5th again, or something like that. 6th on the 300, and then came home injured on the final. So, did good. Wasn't able to, compete fully in the final, but he made it home with an injury, and he performed really well in those other 2 races. So,
Share me too.
yep, exactly. So when you feel this guy, you'll feel his keel. It does go right to the vents. The vents are good. But yeah, he's also kind of longer cast, and what I mean by that is you can kind of see He's got all the kind of the muscles right here, but then his wings and tail are a little bit longer than most birds.
Mm.
Okay, so people
Yeah, like that little
as,
black hen that you held is much smaller than like this bird, for instance, right?
But even proportionally, for this size of a body, I'd expect the tail to end maybe about like that.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
what
it's
I'm
like
saying.
seeing someone with long arms, like that's disproportionate to the body,
Exactly.
or long legs or something.
Exactly.
I got you. Okay, so it's like a long-legged.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a longer tail, and his wings are long. I mean, you can see the last ones are coming out still, but I mean, you can see that last flight. I mean, those are pretty long wings.
And wide too. The flights are wide.
Yep. Oops.
All right. So we just switch cameras there.
Yep.
Oh wow. Now I feel a pear. When they say the pear shaped,
Yeah.
it's like all here and very little here.
Yeah.
And I can, now that the bird is in my hand, I completely see what you're saying about this portion being longer. I can.
Yeah.
Now let me see this vent and the keel and all that. Okay, much tighter vent.
Yeah.
That bird I wanted to bring you is tighter than this.
Cool.
Super tight.
That's awesome.
And he got attacked and has a messed up wing.
Oh man.
But a super cool bird. But wow.
Pair him with Karma.
Wow.
You can see the trembling a little bit in his
Yeah.
wing. Kind of feel that.
And I see the spacing in these last flights, because I'm not doing what you said earlier, trying to manipulate and trying to show it, but it's just like, wow. It's so soft too.
Yep.
So this is a hen, right?
No, that's a cock.
Hen, a cock?
Yeah, purple Greek.
Purple Greek.
I can pass on his pedigree.
Huh?
I'll email you his pedigree.
Well, he's going to have a good home, I can assure you that, and we'll take excellent care of him.
Fantastic. That's what I want.
Beautiful bird.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Wow.
It's my
Anytime
pleasure.
you want to come back and see him, you let me know. Huh?
You bet.
I'll just watch him for you, huh? Wow, beautiful.
Watch him and all his youngsters.
Uh-huh.
There you go. All right. Oh, come on. I hate when they make you look like a fool.
Well, I had to get it. Hey, look. No, that's not them. That's me. I'm the one with the camera. Nobody would have saw it.
It's just like when they're like, "You got nothing, James. You suck. You can't catch me."
Oh, yeah. I got a couple that are like that. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll go in between my legs, and they do stuff. It's like the other birds just don't have that escape in them.
Yeah. This is another cock.
Okay.
This is 46082. It's a late hatch that I bred last year. This is out of Vominos, my money winner in Cuevas Classic on the final, and then paired to his mother.
Okay.
So it's kind of trying to preserve or those genetics on the mother's side. But yeah, he is. I'd say he handles reasonably well. He's got the tight vents. I wish he was. Again, he's kind of a longer cast bird, a little bit smaller than that guy, but still proportionally, he's good.
Wow.
But I wish he was maybe a little bit more bulky, but he's not bad, honestly. Buddy, don't mess up your wings.
I mean, yeah, much tighter than, yeah. Yeah.
That's what also got a little bit of vibrating.
Yeah, and if you wanna, if you need to do anything with this in the future, you let me know. We can.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Still got the.
Still got the bloodlines.
You know?
Yeah, that's great. Let me get you Karma.
Oh, I can see that wing now. Yeah.
She is such a sweetheart bird.
You know what? I actually maybe I will mate her with that other bird. We call him Max's bird because Max is the one that got a hold of him. But
yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'll take care of her good. And then she'll be mated to another bird that had a damaged type wing. So
that's gonna be the underdog pair that we're all gonna be rooting for.
Yes. Yeah, I can see the spacing in this.
Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts about, say, the last 4 flights, or maybe even 5, where they stick out
a little bit?
What is it with that?
I mean, it's just kind of the shape of the wing, and again, a little bit of that is kind of how you hold the wing. You will see birds that it's not as pronounced, but yeah,
But is that a good
pull out.
sign, or
A lot of people do look for that. Again, it's kind of one of those things that,
like white toenails or something else? They can have
Well,
it,
I would say-
and champions don't have it too.
yeah, I'd say it might have more merits than white toenails. White
Oh.
toenails is the worst. Bottom of.
You heard it, Frank. You heard it from James himself. White toenails.
Frank knows where I stand on that.
Frank is my
And
buddy.
that's
Love
okay.
you, Frank. Shout out to Frank.
You know what? No one has won the Hoosier twice except for Frank. So
Shut- You never
can't
know.
argue with that.
Yeah, you can't.
know?
Hey, that's
So
statistics
I
for
just
you.
Shut up.
No.
Okay, let me see what I got here. I think I got 2, maybe 3 more. These guys are paired. They're both this year. One is off a money winner. This one is out of money winner. Which one is this one? 3, 4, 8. I have to look this up real fast to see which one this is. I think I know which one this is. These two kind of remind me of each other.
What do you use for your loft inventory?
Look what I did. So I have two things. Okay. I tracked just all the birds on a Google spreadsheet.
Okay.
Okay. So then I have all my birds right here.
Okay.
I have my initial grade on all of them. Okay, there. Some
I do
notes.
this. Yeah.
And then I have the pair that they're from.
Okay.
And then I have the status. Where are they at? What are they doing? Okay. This one's all with the California Classic, for example. You know.
Okay.
Or I sold this one to so and so. So I track every bird that I breed. There's all the band numbers for the year. And this year I didn't use all 100. I only got about 75 or so. Yeah, 75. But yeah, that's what I do. Birds that are breeders or that perform well, I manage in PigeonDB.
Okay.
Pigeon database.
Okay.
Probably the best, in my opinion, the best pigeon management software.
Okay. PigeonDB.
But this just lets me quickly access every bird that I've ever bred or owned, and I don't have to enter in all the pedigree information for each bird. I just have it really quick and easy right here. Then when it goes and does something, or I use it as a breeder, that's when it moves on to the actual database.
The PigeonDB.
Yep.
And is the PigeonDB, is it a paid service or is it free?
It is. It's something like $12 a year.
Okay, so not much.
Nope. So 3, 4, 8. Let's look this guy up. Yeah, this is one of my favorite birds. I mean, just sitting in my hand, you can see that it's just tight. It's not, the tail's not flopping out. I mean, I'm not even like.
I see it.
place.
I see it.
It's just like a bullet. You know? So, and put your finger underneath that humerus, and it's short.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's got a pretty tight wing. It's got the trembling.
Wow, very wide too on these flights too, right?
Yeah.
Like people say that if you have a little bit wider, it's a little better, or
I don't know.
You don't know?
Again, I have to see the data. Keel goes right there, all the way to there, and I'm touching the vents already, which are tight. I thought this was a hen for a while, but I think it is a cock now. It's acting like a cock. I mean, I know it's a cock. It's paired up to the other bird. But, I mean, that tail's not going to go anywhere.
Wow. Wow.
It just stays super tight.
Wow.
So this, if I'm like looking for the best handling bird, these are all the traits that I love to see.
Wow. Okay.
Super good balance, a tight tail, a strong wing with some trembling, a short humerus, and black toenails. No, just kidding.
Hey, I do have a question because I've been trying to figure this out because I've seen it in a couple of videos where people talk about it, and it's underneath of the wing, and there's a square.
It's the underwing coverts. It's actually that one, and that one. Can't really see it very well on that side.
Yeah.
Let's see. And do I believe in that? Yep, those ones right there. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit squared, a little bit round. That's kind of an in between.
So you want it more square than more round. A square one of these is better than say like how it typically looks like how these feathers got like, you know.
I think that's also 100% garbage. I think that's crap. Don't believe that one single bit. I think.
I'm just gonna start using the basket. I'm not even gonna look at the birds. I'm just gonna let the basket do the work.
It's just one of those things that probably certain families have a genetic trait.
Yeah.
And then you get winners in that family, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, look at this! It's correlated with that family. It has nothing to do with performance or indicative of performance. It's probably just, we had some good birds and they had that trait. So, oh my gosh."
So let me ask you this. This is going to be the final question I'm going to ask you about the birds when you're looking at them for traits.
Okay.
What would you say would be the biggest deciding performance factor trait that you look to first and foremost before black toenails or anything else? What would you say for performance-wise that we're talking about?
So
something that
trait.
Yes, a physical trait that correlates with performance and is scientifically 100% has to do with the bird's going to perform good or not.
I don't know if there is a scientifically 100% physical trait that you can make that correlation. But for me, it's the balance of the bird.
Okay.
Okay, like it's one solid chunk. That's like one machine right there. It's not like the tail is separate doing its own floppity thing. The wings are tight, just part of this aerodynamic.
I mean, I can see it in your hand. Like you said, it looks like a bullet. It looks like, wow.
It's like a teardrop. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So, if I had to pick one trait, that's it.
Balance.
Good balance with a tight tail.
And I have one bird out of my 30 that is similar to what you're describing from what I have, I got to check this out. Let me check this out.
Check this one out. This is, again, 348.
348. Let's check this out. Wow. Wow. I love this. Yes, this tail. Wow. Look at that, guys. Wow. And you see, like those two ends. I feel like they're longer than these other ones. Like you see
these?
Yeah,
those are the juvenile feathers, and so you've got this one still coming in. But yeah, I mean, let's see what these do when they grow up. They'll be even a little bit longer than these juvenile ones.
Beautiful. And this right here. Now, okay, what about this? This drop in that feather.
One? That one right there?
Yeah.
That's a secondary feather?
Well, they say
flight.
They say that having that drop is supposed to be a good thing. You don't know either?
Never heard of that.
Gee whiz.
Yeah. I'm a novice, man. I'm a novice.
Kinds of stuff today,
I know. This is a good thing. We had this conversation.
It's a beautiful.
It's a game changer.
Wow.
All right. You're going to have to come up with a good name for that one. Okay?
What do you mean?
You don't name your birds?
Hold on. This is your bird.
No. This is your bird.
No.
Yeah,
You
I'm
said
giving you-
3 birds. This is...
No, 3 birds from that side.
Oh.
2 birds from this side.
5 birds
Yeah.
for 4 screws? Man, we got to do more work together, James.
Yeah, right?
Man, that's... Wow. James, seriously?
Yep. So that's
I
out
thought
of...
you were just showing me this to
No.
show me like what a good bird feels like, not to give me a good bird.
No. This is out of Falco Jr., who has bred some money winners and is a full sibling to Blueberry, who bred an amazing bird last year, who flew at Little Loft on the Hill and was ranked 46th young bird of all California. And then
36?
Yep. And then and first in their combine. And then also full sibling to Amelia Earhart, who was my 6th average speed at the Black Gold race. So those guys are all siblings to this one's sire. Okay? Falco Jr. Then on the bottom side is a new bird bred by Ioannis Saints, who runs Black Gold race. It's a kittle-based bird. Really love that bird. Beautiful bird. A full sibling. No, maybe it's a half sibling to that. Recently won a ton of money at Big Andy's race for Ioannis. So hopefully, you never know how the genetics sort out when you pair different bloodlines and different birds, but you just test it out. But it's got performance in its background.
It's a beautiful bird, man. Wow.
Yep.
Guys, I got a good bird. My man, gee whiz. This is a beautiful bird, man. All right, well, I have to come up with a good name for him.
Yep.
I do name them, but the way I name them, like something has to happen or something.
Yeah.
And then like they
And then
get
the
the
name,
name.
yep,
and then
they
the
earn
name
it,
comes,
yep.
you know. So I gotta spend a couple of days with it to see what touches my heart with it.
Yep. Right on.
Wow, thank you so much, James.
Oh, that's my pleasure. All right, one more. We got one more for you. And it's the one. It's one that's currently paired up with that bird. I mean, not that you have to keep them that way, but it could. It actually would be a good pair.
Well, I trust you, James.
So this one is. Let's see. 346, and this one is out of a money winner from Martinez Classic last year. And so that's the cock.
So the dad is money winner.
Yeah, that's a money winner in a one loft race last year on the final.
Wow.
Which is where you like them to
Win
their
at.
money.
Yep.
The dam is a special breeding that I did out of Amelia Earhart and Falco, which is Amelia Earhart's father.
So Falco and Amelia Earhart are some of your best birds that have been through here?
Yes. Yeah, so Falco is a bird that my previous partner, Abiel Pino, and I brought in, and he has been a great breeder. His children have all done really well. So that's kind of been the foundation of my birds. That and Joe Nemelka bloodlines, primarily. Yep.
Shout out to Joe.
Yep. So here you go.
All right. Ooh, strong.
She's strong, yeah. She doesn't handle as well as the other one. I mean, the other one I think was like pretty perfect, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
9.5 out of 10.
The
at least.
one before this one.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of vigor in her. Wow, a lot. I'm trying to like take my hand off so I could do something, and she just. Yeah, wow. Man, that is a lot of energy. Woo! All right, put you in the basket so you can
That's
hurt
right.
yourself, girl.
That's right.
Welcome to Endura Law. Don't worry, James. They'll be here for you whenever you need, if you ever need.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. But they are yours. They're gifts.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yep.
From Robertson Family Racing Pigeons to Enduro Loft. Alright guys, we got a long trek home. Let's go. Well, James, I think it was a successful day. And I think that everything we talked about, I wish some of the